what's up? Another day, another dollar. Here we back at again on the video, and this is day 6 of getting the Toyota back running. So it's a little bit early today. I didn't really sleep that good today, but I had to do a couple errands. I had to get the bolt that I was trying to get yesterday. Ended up buying the wrong bolt by accident, so I want to show you guys for a little bit. All right, well, it's just a bolt, yeah, but I bought the wrong size. But yeah, I just need, it got 70 millimeters, so I'm gonna try like an 85. I already got some washers just in case, and pretty much, yeah, so I just had to go back to Lowe's and then just do that. And then I had to stop and pick up the axles. The axles actually came in today, so I had to run and pick those up. And then I already ordered the fluids and stuff like that. Only bad news, it comes in maybe at 5. So that's the only bad news is. I wish I ordered it earlier because it would have came in early in the morning, but I just ordered it last night, so it's gonna be coming today around like 5 o'clock to 10. So hopefully it might come at 5, but most likely guaranteed I'm not gonna be able to do get the car running today, but it is what it is. Pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it. So other than that, I'll see you guys at the house. But whew, yeah, I'm just made it out of Lowe's. I finally got the proper bolts I actually needed. They didn't have like an 85 millimeter, so I got like an 80, and then our reference is off of the 70 half, so hopefully it's enough. Yeah, because they don't have no half sizes, and they had a 90, but I was too large. But it is what it is. So yeah, drinking this double shot Starbucks energy drink for in the morning time. A little coffee. Get my day a little started, even though I don't really drink coffee like that, but I'm gonna still try. Alright. So one stop down, and then should be on my way back home to try to put that AC compressor back on. And hopefully it's the right bolts. Other than that, we gotta go for another damn stop. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna start working my way back home, and then try to put the AC compressor back in, and then yeah, this is gonna be the last little bit of stuff. So it's probably not gonna take like 2 days to do this job, but I'm gonna do the full process for you guys. I'm gonna try to record some content for you guys, because I know in the last video I was kind of like talking a little bit, but this time I want to show you guys of me working. I know one thing. If you guys never tried this, definitely try it. Yeah, definitely try it. Only thing bad news is about this, make sure you have some food in your system before you drink this. Trust me, and do not drink too. You're gonna find out the hard way. I'm not gonna say nothing, but you're gonna find out the hard way. Just make sure you have food and you do not drink too. If you do that, good luck. Just good luck. Alright, see you guys at the house. So I actually forgot to record for you guys, but I made it back up to my house. So flip the camera around and show you guys what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna clean up the camera for you guys, get a little better quality. There you go. Hopefully it's good enough. But so far right now, I got the new AC compressor. I had to transfer over a lot of stuff, and this wire right here, I actually had to take off the connector itself. I think I broke it. Honestly, I think I did. But yeah, so that is pretty much good enough. And I think I just forgot I had to transfer a little plate over off the other one for this to connect to on. But pretty much, yeah, she's coming along. All right, so let me zip this in. It's going backwards. All right. Okay. Just put this right here for right now. So it's been a couple hours. I kind of, not a couple hours, maybe a couple minutes. Forgot what I was actually left off at. But I got the AC compressor on. I got the new axles. And I thought I was missing this snap ring. But it was just off of the old axle that I found. It was off of this one still. So pretty much, yeah, I got the new axles. And yeah, so now I'm about to start installing them on. The only thing is I'm still waiting on the oil and transmission fluid, so sadly I'm not gonna be able to get it running today without, because I don't have no fluid for the transmission and I'm waiting for it. I wish I bought it at Walmart. Yeah, it probably would have been better, but it is what it is. Yeah, but at least I can get the rest of the stuff running by at least today, and then hopefully maybe by tomorrow I can start putting the fluids in and then getting this thing started up. So right now I'm gonna get the driver's side axle in. So that's not too bad. All I had to do is take off these bolts. I already have it loosened already off the shock. That one I had to, can't get off by hand, but yeah, there's I'm gonna take off these shocks right here, and then I'm gonna get the axle right back in. So, and that should be easy. So in the meantime, let me get my jack. I know one thing, I have a lot of scrap metal. That pretty much a lot of things is gonna be going to the junkyard. Not junkyard, the scrap yard. A lot of stuff. Hopefully I can get $100 off of this metal. Hopefully. Okay, so I got the driver's side axle in. I would love to record the process for you guys, but honestly, axles is kind of like a thing. I need a tripod. I keep on saying that I didn't end up buying yet, but but yeah, I got the driver's side axle in. As you can tell right here, it's definitely looking good. So here's come the pain area. I need to do the passenger side. Honestly, I really wish Toyota did the same thing how Mitsubishi did on this car. So the transaxle right here is separate. That's not even on there. The only bad news is about this car is it's kind of hard to find those parts, and you just have to get it used. So as in Toyota, it's just they have the part built in. So it is what it is with that one. But pretty much, yeah. So now it's time to put these axles in. Or at least this one in. And just about me noticing it, this axle might be upgraded, because this looks a little bit more beefy compared to those axles, the stock ones. These aftermarket ones looks, yeah, it's like a little bit bigger of a shaft here. So even though it's a little 4-cylinder, so I really doubt you'll be breaking axles. Ain't that much power yet. It's like, nah, it's gonna be never. But yeah, she's coming along pretty great. Now, the only thing that's holding me up is fluids. Really wish I ordered those fluids a little bit earlier, because this car would have been honestly done in maybe a couple hours. Because the only thing right now as we speak, the only thing I have to install is the radiator. That's nothing. The serpentine belt, that's nothing. I just installed this this mortar mount that's up here that I had to put on, and just the intake, battery tray, and this axle, and that's it. So she is coming along great. Yeah, so almost done. I really wish I had fluids. Car would have been done by today, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, I'm surprised I even got this far that I can even do all this stuff, honestly. But the one thing I say is, for anybody who's watching my videos, you know, it's just determination. Sometimes it's just like in life, about if you kind of scared to do something, you honestly just had to get up and just do it. Don't even think about it, just do it. Even if you fail, you just get up and try again, really. It's like when we was younger, we used to ride our bikes and stuff like that. Our pedal bikes, and then our dads were probably teaching us how to ride a bike, or your dad or uncle or whoever it was, and you fell and they just told you, get back up and keep them pushing. That's pretty much in life that you just have to do. You fall, whatever, you mess up, get back up and keep it doing. You get mad, walk away, think about whatever situation that you got to do. Take a little bit, get a drink of water, whatever like that, come back and redo it over again. And then I'm telling you, you guys will get everything that you accomplish as long as you have your mind straight forward of what you got planned. That's my little inspiration for you guys. So let's get back to work. So, all right, get my jack here. And I need, if you guys are doing axles, I always say it on every video, this one is destroyed, but it's called STP, high temperature grease. I did put on one of my videos again when I was doing axles on whatever car I was working on, but I will put it in the link in the description below. And yeah, about the axles, well, the type of temperature grease too as well. And then pretty much, yeah. All right, so let me get this axle in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finally got the passenger side axle in. As you can tell right here, I got the axle in and I got that snap ring in. The snap ring is this guy right there with the two little arms. Yeah, I got that on. Stupid design off that snap ring, but I got it on. So pretty much the next thing what I have to do is I have to put this radiator on. So it's the radiator hoses, like radiator hoses. I had to put this heat shield on there, so I probably might put the heat shield on there first, just because. But other than that, this guy goes somewhere that I have to find that out. But I think I know where that goes. But yeah, that's really about it. It's just radiator. I had to put this little plastic piece, find out where that's out. This, that, intake filter that needs a new one. And obviously the hood. But pretty much the only thing I'm really is holding me up is fluids. So it is what it is. So I'm not really in a rush, so I can double check everything to see everything is good off of it. But yeah, she's coming along very great. And oh yeah, by the way, the motor that I got it from, I will put a little bit more information about it in a bit later in the video, because I need to know it before I even say it. But I think I can say the name wrong, but I'm put on the screen. I'm just gonna put on the screen because I think I'm gonna say the name wrong. But yeah, there's a company that's in Pennsylvania that I got the motor for. And like I was telling you guys, I got the motor for about 1,100 shipped and everything. And they shipped it to, they can ship it to your house too as well, but you got to pay a little bit more. So me and my dad, we shipped it to FedEx. Well, they chose FedEx, so it's FedEx or UPS. So they shipped it to FedEx. So, and then we just went to pick it up and bring it back here. And pretty much, yeah, but it's definitely not bad. I would say definitely reach out for that company, because honestly, just because of this motor right here, 54,000 miles on an engine with it for that is a 1999 Toyota Camry. That is a newer motor that came for the 2000 to 2001 model. So that means it's a little bit better. I heard those motors is a little bit better than the ones that's from like 99 to 95, I think, with this model. of it. But yeah, I would say definitely, if you guys looking for a motor, I would say definitely reach out to them. I'm gonna put the link in the description below of the I'm gonna put the link in the description below of their company name, their address, and the number too as well, where you can go and give them a call and tell them blah blah blah. And by the way, just for you guys to know, when you do buy the motor from them, they're going to test it out. They're going to test out the motor. They're going to see if the motor is on tip-top shape, just to let you guys know. They test out the motor, test it out, and make sure everything was on tip-top shape. If it's like compression, everything of the motor is very healthy. And then from there, just out of me noticing it, it looked like they put like oil in it, but shipping oil. So shipping oil or whatever oil, but I do recommend to change the oil. Because again, you don't know what oil it is, so it might be just regular conventional oil or old oil that's been sitting for years. So, but I'm not sure, but it don't look too bad. But I'm still going to change it out and put fresh new oil in there. But the one thing I did find out, they actually gave me a new oil filter, so that is a plus. Because honestly, either way, I was gonna buy another filter, but I'll show you guys. Whew. I'll show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see a little bit, but if you see that little outer ring, that thing don't look like it has a drop of oil in there. It is framed, but it is framed, so pretty much, yeah, it looks good. But I'm just gonna reuse this filter that's on there. Why not? And because it looked good. But yeah. But I would say that's really about it for me talking, really. But I would say definitely check out that company out. It's definitely a good company. Because I live in New York, so I'm not sure where you guys live from. But just by this motor that I just looked, in New York, they're selling that same motor for like 1,600 at a whatever junkyard and stuff like that in New York. And then from there, the motor had like 150,000 miles. I saw one with like 150, 160,000 miles. It's not bad though, but for 1,600 for something I got for 1,100 shipped and everything, that had more than 100,000 miles less, you can't really beat it. Like, you can't really beat it. Without shipping, that motor would have been 900 bucks this shipped. So, and probably you guys, I don't know, probably you guys can pick it up too as well. If you guys live close in the area, you can probably call them instead of shipping them out. You could probably pick it up too as well if you have a pickup truck, so you don't have to pay for the extra shipping. They would just test out the motor and stuff like that. You can pick it up and they would just put it back of your truck and stuff. But yeah, I would say I definitely recommend it. Again, I'm gonna put the name of the company on the screen, and all the information of the company will be in the link in the description below. Definitely check it out if you guys are really wanting a good motor, or if you guys have a blown up motor like I do. Sadly, hopefully you guys don't, but if you guys do, I'm sorry for you. I've been there too as well, if you guys can see. But yeah, I would say definitely check it out. It's definitely a good company. And pretty much, yeah. So, and again, for you guys, I put in the link the last video, but I want to show you guys the oil caps of before and after. So, and if you guys really thinking, oh wow, the car has 54,000 miles, and the original motor had 260,000 miles. So if you look at the before and after of the oil caps, I'll flip the camera. So this is before. And you see how that is. You see how the oil cap it is a solid 67,000 miles of the original engine on this thing. And then I'll come to the new motor, and then I'll show you guys the if I tighten it, but yeah, you just see the difference of it. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. Yeah, it's definitely not bad. It was a couple pieces, like, just to let you guys know, it's, you know, there's a couple pieces that broke off of shipping, of course. Like this piece right here, the top part broke off of the thing. But there's a lot of things off that motor, really, you just switch them over. So I switched that over. What's a couple things I switched over so you guys can see. Since this was a 2001 to 2000 motor, I had to switch over the sensors. So this sensor looked the same, but it kind of looked like a little bit differently. It didn't want to fit on properly. So I just switched with original coolant temperature sensor, and I just put that on back on. That perfect fit. I heard that some people were saying about you need to change out the throttle body, but I didn't. All the sensors was pretty much exactly the same, and the connectors fit. This sensor goes off the intake. But pretty much, yeah, everything kind of bolted up the same. It's really nothing that was too crazy. But I do recommend, if you guys doing if you guys changing out a motor, this is one thing I really do recommend. A lot of people kind of forget to do. I do recommend, when you taking out a motor, I definitely do recommend to flush out your heater core. Reverse flush it, get the hose, take them off, reverse flush it until you get the full system all cleaned out and stuff like that. And I recommend doing that to the motor, to the radiator itself too as well. I did that already off camera when I took out the motor off. When I took out the motor, I did it. But pretty much, yeah, I do recommend doing that. And pretty much, yeah. But everything is coming along pretty great. So right now, what I'm about to do is just so I'm gonna put this radiator back in. So I'm gonna put the radiator back in, and with the fan. So just make sure I got some room. Move all the stuff over. And honestly, I wanted to power wash this engine bay, but honestly, I forgot to. Plus, I got lazy. It was kind of hot outside the time I was gonna do it, but it is what it is. It's just a daily. There's nothing too special off of it. So, yep, get this radiator. Alright. So I'll get this radiator with the fan. And that's something I do recommend to take off, because you can probably honestly really take out the engine without the radiator on there, but you don't want to kind of risk damaging it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, kind of use a tripod a little bit. All right, there we go. Radiator back on. Clean off the camera again. All right, so I got the radiator back on. I just had to tighten up these bolts, and then I just had to get the upper hose that's in the trunk, and I can just slip this guy back on. There we go. And I always recommend, always try to have these clamps facing up, because a lot of people who have a mechanic, sometimes they just put the clamps in some type of weird way, especially when you comes out the dealership. Honestly, it'd be a stupid way, and then it's very hard to get. But I would say always put it in a spot that you know where it's really good. But my phone is about to die, so I'm about to just go and yeah, so I'm about to just go and charge my phone for a little bit, and then just knock out a couple things, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit, and I'll keep you guys updated what I got so far. All right, so Kaloki kind of forgot what I finished doing it, but yeah, the last step I did was I put the radiator back in. So now I guess the last step is honestly the best part for the last. Intake. That's the best part, and it's raining right now, but at the end of the day, grind doesn't stop. You're gonna, at least it's not pouring raining. It's like a little slight little drizzle. Oh shit, that ain't good. Uh-oh, I heard that oh, I can't even put the intake. I need another piece in first. But I found a little crack in this thing here. It's like this I'm not trying to break it, but I found this little crack right here. So, but it is what it is. So this is the plan. What I'm gonna be doing is, so I get you guys, so let's sitting here now, you're looking at the screen. But yeah, but pretty much what I'm gonna be doing is, when the time this motor do start up and running and stuff like that, I'm going to put the smoke detector on there, and I'm gonna smoke out the whole entire system to see what any vacuum leaks, and stuff like that. Like any hoses and stuff like that is bad, because remember, this is an old car, so just want to make sure. All right, when it's something a little bit more interesting, then I will come back with you guys. Video to be a little bit interesting, so I'm not trying to let the video go too long, because the most important part is I want you guys to see when it first starts up. That's what I really want to put on the video. So I will be back in a little bit, and I mean, knock out a couple things, tighten up a couple bolts that I need to do, and then pretty much, yeah, and then whatever is today, it will be today. And I 50-50 if I might drop this video today, or I'm gonna wait until it drops tomorrow. But 50-50, depending how much I edit, because I want to be like 30 minutes, nothing too long. So if it's at 30 minutes right now, then I'm going to edit this video and drop it. But if it's not, then I'm gonna wait until tomorrow until I get the fluids, and then it's gonna be dropping right then and there. So see you guys very soon. So I got caught in the rain. I was this close. I'm like this close to getting everything done. Right now, I was just so I'll try to explain it to you guys. I'm gonna probably say it again time I make this video again, showing you the car. But I got the intake on, I got everything but up onto it, so everything is looking good. Other than that, really, all the connectors are connected in. I was looking for this connector. It was kind of looked like a mask airflow sensor connector, but it wasn't. It was actually the connector off of the cruise control connector. So at least I found that, and I plugged that one in, because I was like, where does this sensor go to? And then something happened. It was like the coil packs wire, it was a little bit too tight, so I had to take apart some of the hoses and not redo, but like just take off some of the hoses and move the harness a little bit in closer to the motor, so it won't pull on that wire too hard. Because if I left it like that in the future, that wire would have been broken, and then I would have got a misfire. So lucky I fixed that, and pretty much, yeah. But right now, as we speak, that only thing I have to do is just really just tighten up the axle nuts. And then from there, just put power steering fluid in there. Coolant, I had to go and buy. I had to buy some coolant. And other than that, oil that's coming in, transmission fluid that's coming in. I pre-filled the torque converter, so it takes about like 4 quarts to fill up the transmission. So I bought an extra one just in case, for bleeding purposes. So I bought 5. So that's coming a little bit later on today. So, but pretty much, yeah, only thing I have to do is just tighten up the hood, and that will be tomorrow. But I just jumped in my car because it was raining. So if it stopped raining again, then I can continue working on it. But if it's continue raining for the rest of the day, then I guess that's gonna be it for me for today until tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna edit this video, and then maybe it drops today, or probably might drop tomorrow. Who knows? But other than that, then I really do appreciate it for the people who did subscribe recently. I definitely do appreciate it. Remember, the goal is 200 subscribers by the end of July. We're very, very close, or very close to 160. So that means with 20, I think 20, not 20 more. Yeah, so we're close. We just need 40 more subscribers left. So we're close. We're getting there. But yeah, for the people who did subscribe, I really do appreciate it. I really do. There's a lot more bigger mods that's gonna be coming very, very soon. Just can't wait for that daily to be running and stuff like that. Then after that, I can start putting money into the clips and start building it like I wanted to do. So you know, just one step at a time, and just I'm gonna keep focused on everything what I have to do, But again, another day, another dollar, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.